Good morning, everyone. Just want to hit you up for today to keep you guys going. Some business tips and strategies that I've learned throughout the course of my investment career, or just being an athlete, just dominating in Ironman distances and speaking around the world and helping so many people, professional athletes, professional teams. Building real estate portfolio that can take care of me and my family, and so we never have to worry about money ever again. I learned a lot of tips and tricks from a lot of very successful people. Number one thing is that successful people never settle. Okay, we never settle. We will never settle, and we will never do less than what we know that we're capable of doing. It doesn't matter whatever we're doing. I could be a professional athlete and train and speak and travel and help people all around the world doing that, right? But I could find a way to freaking win in real estate and remodeling and cramming out the work, compressing the work faster, quicker, beating the competitors in my market, because successful people are looking for all the details and the clues, and they're constantly tweaking. All right? In a business, you're tweaking. You're tweaking to maximize the income, lower expenses. You're tweaking to win new market share. Being an athlete, professional athlete, competing at the highest levels, I'm constantly tweaking. I'm tweaking my prosthetics, tweaking nutrition, tweaking sleeping, recovery, tweaking training plans, tweaking equipment, right? You're constantly changing things up so you can get the extra edge, all right? And you're looking for the extra edge in all the little details, all right? It's not the big things that are going to give you the gains. It's the little details that you're not paying attention to. All right, think of it like a foundation, right? You're trying to build a house, right? And you want to build this house, but you half-assed the damn foundation, okay? And let's just say you didn't put the right type of concrete on the foundation, and now you're trying to build this 3-story house. Guess what happens when you start stacking all those things up to build a 3-story house? Your foundation, or the little details that you missed out in the foundation of building that foundation, is going to ultimately be the pieces that are not going to support the whole house, the structure, the finished product, right? So it's the little details that you need to pay attention to, or the weakest links in your business, the weakest links in your relationships, the weakest links in your teams, the weakest links in your habits, your rituals, your mindset, like all those little weakest things. You need to go into those areas and strengthen them so that as you stack and build, you're able to support it. It's able to grow. See, a lot of people, they only focus in on their strengths. Oh, I want to just do what I'm strong at. And yes, that's good and well and done, but if you really want to take it to a whole nother level, you have to focus in on the little things that you're not paying attention to. And I've taken that from a lot of successful people, working with a lot of professional athletes, professional teams, very successful people in business, in the medical field, in business world, entrepreneurship, all around the world. I've met so many different people, thousands and thousands of people all around the world, very successful in their specific areas, and that's what they really pay attention to. And the other thing is that you need to really want to do what you're doing. All right, very successful people, they really want to do what they're doing. Not all the time, okay? Let's make that clear. It's not all about the passion and, oh, I want to just do what I love. But their vision and their future is so freaking compelling and exciting that they're going to do whatever it takes. So not all the time they're going to want to do the little itty-bitty tasks, the not so glamorous tasks, like cleaning a toilet bowl or making a hard phone call or going through all those rejections before you get to the yes, right? But they're passionate about the freaking compelling future that they have painted in their minds, and they're working towards it feverishly. So the task at hand that may be unglamorous, they don't want to do it 9 times out of 10, but they love the vision and the passion behind what they've dreamt about or want to achieve, that they're able to sustain the long-term consistency in order to get to that level of success. And a lot of people lack that because they don't do that. We go day to day and we get caught up in the mundane, day to day rut, and you never really break out of that cycle because you become like this sleepwalking giant of, oh, I made it, I'm in the middle class, because you're comparing yourself to your neighbors. You're comparing yourself to everybody around you. Like, once you level up to the more successful people, you realize, like, holy shit, these people are a whole nother level their work ethic, their mindset, their discipline, the little details that you're lacking, they got it, they nailed it all down. Like, you know, taking care of when the amounts are small, right? A lot of people can't take care of the income that they have right now, right? But you want to earn a lot of money. What happens if you earning 60, 70, 80, $100,000 a month? Okay, can you manage $100,000 a month, income and expenses? Can you manage all of that cash flow coming in and out from all these different sources? Can you handle that? Can you handle the accounting? Can you handle the taxes, all the tax things that you need to worry about with this? All right. So if you cannot handle the little details or when the amounts are small, you will not be able to handle the big things. So you have to pay attention to all these things. And then the last thing is that you need people, teams of people to help you execute. Very successful people, and me myself, I am always looking for people who are energetic and not just necessarily have the skills, but have the people skills, the soft skills. Can I communicate with them? Can they communicate with me? All right. Are they workable? Can they win influence with other people around them? Because I might give you a task to do, and you need to be able to go and delegate that task or get your teams to work, you know, to accomplish the task. So can they actually do that? All right. Or are they just so task specific? Like, okay, you know, put paint on the wall. Okay. They put the paint on the wall. That's it. So I'm looking not for just skill sets, but soft skills as well. And you need to build your teams with that in mind more so than with the actual skill sets. Because I've had people that are very, very skilled, very knowledgeable, very skilled, but they don't have any soft skills. And the dynamics are off. And I can't really communicate or work with them because they're like so like off the wall, you know? Like they don't communicate. You can't collaborate. It's hard to collaborate. It's hard to work together as a team because a lot of these things, very successful people and myself, we have a lot of teams of people that need to work together. And that's the thing that you really need to focus on. So anyway, I'm going to get to work. Hope that helped you. Get after it, guys. Live free, live amazingly.